We've got a thing about wine.
And we want you to have a thing about wine too.
And this week we're looking at wines for a summer party.
Yeah, you know the sort of thing, it's a summer birthday, or it's somebody's anniversary, or maybe you've just invited some close friends round for a bit of a do.
And hopefully it's warm enough to go outside, so the only thing that will be chilled will be the whites and the rosés.
So whatever the occasion and whatever the weather,
yeah.
We've chosen some wines that will make your party go with a fizz. Talking of which...
And here's our first wine. It's the Lindauer Special Reserve Brut Cuvée Non-Vintage. It's $11.39 from Waitrose and $8.99 from Majestic.
And it's my turn to do the opening again.
I'm never having a turn again because I've messed up the opening of sparkling wine so many times on this film.
Now the thing about fizz is it's just the right thing to start a party with.
It certainly is. It says this is a celebration. It's absolutely... Is it causing trouble?
It is. Oh, it seems to have some sort of plastic under the foil. That's not usual, is it?
Oh, that's not usual at all.
No. It's obviously extra specially sealed.
It's a special cuvée.
It is a special cuvée.
Extra special cover.
Yeah. Now I actually opened one of these at Wimbledon on court the other day, which was taking a bit of a risk, but it did that, and I was very lucky, unlike the man in front of me who managed to hit the roof and it ricocheted all around the place.
Oh. That's that. This is actually a white champagne, sparkling wine, but can you see it's quite pinkish, and Lindauer is renowned for being a little bit pinkish. It's made from the normal champagne grapes, but it's got a high proportion of Pinot Noir, so it is, you see against the wall, a lovely colour actually. Yeah. So you're paying white champagne prices and getting pink.
Yeah. And the thing about fizz at the start is it really does get the party going, doesn't it? It gets the conversation going.
Yeah.
People might, they've walked through the door, hand them a glass of this, and everyone's like,
yeah.
Put a bon on me.
Really full flavoured.
That is absolutely delicious.
It's a tasty, tasty wine.
It is. And a good sparkler like this is much better than getting some cheap and sour champagne you've bought in a French supermarket on one of those booze runs.
Yeah, and depending on the amount you bought, it might be a bit more of a booze stagger.
Yeah. Right, next up we've got a white wine for you. It's from the Taste the Difference range at Sainsbury's, and it's their Macon Village. It's the 2010 vintage, and it comes in at $6.49 a bottle.
That is a cracking price, isn't it?
It is.
Really.
And a screw cap makes it very easy party time wise because you can just twist and go.
Yeah. Now, quite a lot of our friends think wrongly that because we're so into wine, they have to bring fabulous wines to our house. And actually, for this sort of party, it couldn't matter less, could it?
No. And it's sort of like having Michel Rue to dinner, isn't it? It's the same with the food, There's no need for people to be worried at all,
Yeah.
So, friends out there, bring what you like.
Yeah.
We'll enjoy it.
Yeah, so it's quite a neutral nose. This is made from Chardonnay, and it's not known for its aroma, Chardonnay.
No. It's just got maybe a little bit of apple on the nose there, but not very much.
The good thing about this is, A, it's reliable. Oh, that's lovely actually, isn't it?
That is lovely.
Lovely, easy flavour. But B, it's please all. I know some people think they don't like Chardonnay, but actually this is a very likeable wine, isn't it?
And you can get around that with this because it doesn't actually say Chardonnay on the front label. You have to turn it round and look for it.
And it's quite small, isn't it?
Yeah.
So for those people who say, they don't like Chardonnay, this is actually, it's lovely. This is a really good party wine.
It is. Now, you couldn't have a party without some rosé. And we found one that is gonna wow, because look at this, we've got it in a magnum, and it's from Majestic. It's $19.99 a bottle, and it's called X, and it's from the Coteau d'Aix-en-Provence, and 2010 vintage, because you want your rosé young.
Doesn't it just look beautiful?
Yes, it does.
It is. And can you hold it up above the white wall? It is just so attractive.
And this one actually does have a cork in it. I mean, it's a plastic cork, but so you might want to just open it before people arrive so that you can, you know, not have all the hassle. But let's give this a pour. It's a good job I went down the gym this week.
I think having this sort of wine at your party, it really says something, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean,
it's such an impressive looking wine.
It is, isn't it? In fact, I'm just going to leave it there so we can appreciate it. And it's a pretty colour too. Look, it's that very Provence rosé colour. You know, that very, very, very pale pink.
Very little on the nose, which is quite common.
Makes up for it with the palate though, doesn't it?
Plenty of flavour. There's actually some sweetness, which is, you'd expect it to be absolutely searingly dry. There's a little bit of fruit in it, so good for a party, because again, a please all wine. I'd say this wine has the X factor.
Well, I'd say it's extremely gorgeous.
It's delicious.
Now, of course, this would be too big, isn't it, if there's just two of you? So you've got to have a party for this.
Yes, yeah. No good if you're just entertaining Mr. X.
No, no.
But, work with me, okay for the X-Men. So our last wine is the Casillero del Diablo Cabernet Sauvignon, 2010 vintage. And this is widely available. It's $7.99 at Sainsbury's, Asda, Tesco, Waitrose and Morrison's.
Yeah. And this is a great party wine because you need to have a red wine, even if it is summer, because lots of people still want to drink red. And especially when they go on to the food, often you find a lot of people, they might start on the white and then they move on to a red wine.
Yeah, and this is a brilliant party wine because it's absolutely please all, isn't it? It's just so likeable, so reliable.
Yeah, it's really popular with everybody, including the press. It's had so much good coverage. I don't think anybody has said anything bad about it.
No, it's just smell it. That is the most attractive smell, isn't it?
Yeah.
A really warm Cabernet, blackcurranty, green pepper, really attractive.
Yeah.
I'm sure, however fabulous the conversation, if someone was drinking this, they'd stop and say, wow, what's this? It's noticeable and it's absolutely lovely.
And how do they do it? They make 1 million cases of this a year. Hopefully you won't need that many for your party.
No.
But the quality just...
Yeah. Now, 1 million is a third of all the production. So of all the Casillero, they do 10, 11, 12 different grape varieties. So a third of them are Cabernet. It is their flagship wine, isn't it really?
Yeah, and it stands out, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's, and in fact, it's often on offer. So if you know you're having a party, just buy some in and make the party.
As with all wines, catch those special offers.
Yeah.
This is gorgeous.
And it can make such a difference to your spend, can't it? When the bottles start to tot up for a big event.
Exactly. So we've got extra glasses in. We've got excellent wine.
We have. And Mel's hoping that I might have invited Mr. X along.
In my dreams.
So I think it's time for us to have a glass of that fizz, get organised,
and get out there.
Ready to go.
So we'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week.